Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a video showing up a couple of the games I've been checking out on the Ludum page. The competition's over. Judging is going on right now for the next 10 days. There's a lot of games, but I decided to choose 3 and show those off and hopefully promote the actual competition and getting some more people looking at it and judging the games. So here are 3 that I picked out that I thought were pretty darn cool. Alright, so the first game we're going to be checking out is Earth Defense Team 2492. It's by a user named Toasty. So basically the gist of this game is that you are the squadron of fighters, and you just hold down the left mouse button and you keep shooting, and you have a hail of bullets. Each fighter actually shoots their own stream of bullets, which is actually kind of cool. The really neat thing about it is if you scroll the mouse wheel, you can change your formation. So you can become a concentrated like beam of death, or you can swarm out and take care of these larger swarms of enemies. It doesn't really matter if you hit something, or if something shoots your swarm, you do lose health. And that's represented just by a couple of your ships dying, and it's actually represented when a couple of your ships die. You actually see part of your swarm kind of fall away. You can gain them back by grabbing health packs, which is kind of... I don't know how canon that is. I don't think health packs bring back ships. If that was true, EVE Online would be a much different game. I talk about the game way too much, sorry. But this is really cool. This is made in 48 hours, and it's a competition entry, and here we go, we get a health pack. The game's really short. You do get to a boss at the end, which is actually kind of easy to cheese if you just kind of like stick right to it. That's kind of a consequence of the controls being so precise. Normally when you have a side-scrolling shooter, they're not, you know, mouse-accurate controls. It's more of a like scroll up and down and try not to hit anything. But I really like the visceral nature of just blowing up tons and tons of ships. It's a whole lot of fun. Let me grab that. Kill this man. Oh, I just ran right into him. Here's the boss. It's just, I found it really easy to cheese him just by kind of hanging out right beneath him. Here we go. He has a lot of health, too. I don't even know what kind of ship this would be. Would this be, like, a Titan class? Maybe a battleship, I guess? But I've never seen a battleship with one giant-ass laser cannon on it. That's new to me. It actually looks kind of like a gun. Makes me wonder if you like modeled a gun for something else, just put it in here. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know. But there we go. That's the end of that. It's a pretty cool game. And yeah, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. Next game. Alright, the next game we're going to be checking out is called The Social Network. It is by Silver Yard. And let's just get into it. It's kind of cool. I liked it a lot. So let's hit play. And we don't need instructions, although we could probably do with them. It's kind of a complicated game. So here we are. Time is ticking by at ×1, so let's just pause for a second. Your goal here is to build your own social network, and you do that by installing servers into different countries and doing things by managing your features to attract more users and try and build the largest social network in the world. Basically a Facebook simulator. So let's just do this. So ×1 speed, we'll buy a server in America. Our first server is free, I believe. So we have $900. Server costs are $50. So our money's going to keep ticking down. So how do we combat that? Well, we can manage features, and then we can add ads. Ads will make it harder to gain users because nobody likes ads. So, but that'll actually give us some income. I don't know how much. I can actually slide that way up, but I think the more ads you have, the less likely people are going to join your little social network thingy. You can also add other features, which cost some money. Let's see here. Find friends. What does that do? Costs $700 and I think 15 upkeep, but it adds 10 satisfaction. That would be all my money though. I don't think that's a very good idea. Unless we increase our income. How about we do something a little more simple? Wow, Flash games take up a lot of server. Photo upload. There we go. That's still expensive. Crap, man. User statistics? Will that give us money? That gives us money, but it pisses people off. Mobile app's good. How about chat? Chat is cheap, chat is simple. We'll add a chat feature, and we'll let time tick by, and wait for our users to build up in America, and see how this exactly goes. So I think this is a really cool idea. It has a lot of different features you can actually mess with, and you can actually get pretty deep. There is a scoreboard too. There's a high score list. You don't get to see it until after you complete your run. The scores are pretty high. I don't know exactly what you're like scored on. The game ends when you're out of money, I believe, or if you have no users. I'm actually not sure. I like when I first played this, I sped it up really quick and I like lost immediately. But I think we're going to do a little bit better this time. I also built servers in every country before I actually had a user base, which is probably a bad idea. Because server upkeep, man, pain in the butt. That's not a lie. Servers are expensive. Every server you build can hold 1,000 people, so as soon as you get to about 1,000, you have to build another server, which makes your server costs go up, which makes you have to add more income. And your users are going to leave if you don't add features, so we have a lot of money. We can add finding friends. Let's add that. Seems like a good feature. What's our income? 115. Can we do photo upload? Yeah, we can do photo upload. And there we go. We're actually in the black. We have a bunch of new features. Our users are going to love it. We're slowly gaining people. We're going to probably speed it up a little bit here. Try and get to 1,000 folks. Come on. Come on. This is going to take a second, isn't it? Well, we got a whole bunch more money. Not a lot of income, though. Oh, almost to 1,000. We can do it. We can do it. I believe doing other features like finding friends and stuff will actually help you get more users faster because, you know, they guilt people into doing it. Server capacity sounds good, but that's expensive. Once again, Flash games, wow, that's expensive. Groups, let's do that. Start some groups up. Photo upload we have, user statistics. That pisses everybody off. Mobile app, we can do that. Boom, mobile app, done. Get more people in here. Gaining a lot of folks. Server costs are quickly going to outpace our ad revenue, so we're going to have to think about that. Almost to 1,000. I think we have to build another server. Buy a server, throw it here. Boom. Now we have over 1,000 people. We are rolling in the dough. Server costs are now 100 a month. Our income's only 15 now. That means we're losing money. You'd think it would factor in and give you the negative, because right now I'm ticking down, but it's really hard to actually see. But for a 48-hour game, this is pretty sweet. It's a whole lot of fun, and you should check it out. Next game. And the last game we're going to be checking out is You Are Bacteria by W84Death. It is a game that is based on Conway's Game of Life. It is a mathematical game. It is created by a mathematician, actually. It's basically, you take grid paper and you fill in some of these cells, and those are cells, and then you apply rules to them. So if they butt up against another one in a certain way, I'm going to be honest, I don't actually remember the rules of the game. I think they change, and the point is you change the rules to try and get different results. But the point is, let's see if we can get through here. The bacteria will react based on the rules you set to the cells and how you apply the cells in the grid. So if you click on one of these, it's weird how this is set up because normally the game is just like this, where each one of these is a cell, and I think if it's, in this particular version, I think if this has a cell to the left or to the right, it's stable. Wait, hold on. Maybe I hit play. Okay. That one was not stable. It died. But this is stable. This arrangement of the cells, according to the rules of the cells, is stable. If I put one here, it kills it because it throws everything out of whack. So it's basically, if a cell has a surrounding amount of cells around it in a certain way, it'll either live, die, or reproduce. So you kind of want to make it, let's see if I can actually program this one to keep on living. If you make it so it's unstable in this gameplay, it'll actually move around. And then I think it interacts with other of these bacteria the same way that inside the bacteria is programmed. It works the same in the outer world. It's weird, because the actual game that I've known of Conway's Game of Life, well, you can Google it, it's kind of cool. It's just this, but it kind of applies it. It's like the metagame. This is like the metagame of the minigame. So it's kind of really a toy, really. Wow, that's stable. So what you're trying to do is not only make them live and be stable within, but you need to change it so they'll move around and reproduce and multiply on the actual game field. And I'm doing really bad right now. Let's see if I can actually do anything. Oh, he reproduced. He divided. And, oh, come on, guys. You can do it. These guys are just dancing. Oh. But yeah, it's a fun little, it's not really a game. It's just kind of it's something you can play with. Well, I guess it is a game. It's something you can play with. The only goal is really just to see how far you can get and how many bacteria you can create. Oh, now it's doing good. Look at that. I just wonder how these guys get their DNA. You know what I mean? Like, when they divide, what do they take? from the other ones. I haven't really sussed out how that works yet. So it's kind of interesting, kind of a fun thing to play with. But yeah, this is one of the better presented games out of all of them. It has like, you know, regular ass sound effects, but still it looks great as good graphics, and it's a pretty fun thing to play with. So that's Game of Life, and that's the 3 games I'm going to present in this episode. I think I'll do another one after the judging is done. I'll leave a link in the description below for all the games we've seen today, and also a link to the actual just competition page. Remember, all these games are made in 48 hours. It's pretty impressive. More than I could do. More than a lot of people could do, actually, so it's not really something you can sneeze at. And yeah, I think it's great. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.